go ahead and start. First item on the agenda is approval of the July 7th commission meeting minutes. Has everyone had a chance to look at those? Any comments or a motion?
Make a motion, we approve the minutes for July 7th, 2025.
I'll second that if Adam's okay. Are we ready, Adam? Are you all right?
Oh, sorry. My bad. I started too soon. Must have been a train or something like happens to me. We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Motion carries. Second item is consider zoning amendment for 126 South Pine from PO to R1 zone. Baron, you want to give us a background?
Yes, before you today is an application from David Kearing with a request to rezone 126 South Pine Street from professional office district to a single-family dwelling district. This is similar to the application that was before you in the last planning commission meeting. However, attached to this document is a current use and a future use. And that current use, that bottom left corner is the area that is asked before you today to be rezoned. We kind of are going through the same criteria with the questions on what to consider when rezoning, but your final decision today will be forwarded to the city commission for their decision as well. So,
Is the applicant here? David? Oh, you're on behalf of David? Okay. Are there any questions for the applicant? Okay. Let's go ahead and open the public hearing. Is there anyone from the public that wishes to speak about this matter? No? Okay, we'll close the public hearing. Okay, let's go through the criteria one by one. Criteria A, whether the change in classification would be consistent with the intent and purpose of these regs, the city's adopted comp plan, and any other adopted city policies, plans, programs, ordinances, rules, and regs. Any discussion on that item? I believe since similar to the last meeting, since the surrounding properties are one, it's consistent with the intent. Everyone agree with that?
Yeah, was it just an oversight, Baron, that it wasn't part of the last month? I mean, was it just an oversight on somebody's part, or our part, or their part, or
Our part.
your? Okay.
Dan?
Good. Look at that. Somebody stood up and took.
It happened in our office. He acquired it later than all the rest of the block. And he told me, but I didn't get it communicated.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay. Everyone agree with item A?
Yes.
Okay. B, whether every use that would be permitted on the property if it were reclassified would be compatible with the uses permitted on other property located in the immediate vicinity, and whether the subject property is suitable for the uses to which it has been restricted. I think it's the same discussion. R1's consistent with the zoning in that area, and R1's more restrictive than the current zoning. Everyone agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, we'll move on. Item C, whether adequate sewer and water facilities and all other needed public services exist or can be provided to serve the uses that would be permitted on the property if it were reclassified. Staff has commented all public utilities are existing adjacent to the site. Any discussion on that? All in agreement?
Looks good.
Okay. Item D, whether the proposed amendment would correct an error in the application of these regulations. Staff was not aware of any errors in the application, other than Dan missed it, I guess. That's okay. Everyone agree with that one?
Yes.
Okay. And last, whether the proposed amendment is made necessary because of changed or changing conditions in the area affected, and if so, the nature of such change or changing conditions, and whether the proposed amendment provides a disproportionately greater loss to the individual landowner relative to public gain. Any comments about that one? Staff was not aware of any change or changing conditions in the area. and the amendment would not create a greater loss to individual landowners relative to the public gain. Everyone agree with that comment?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, any further discussion? Anyone want to make a motion?
I move that we approve the requested zoning change, finding that it meets all the required criteria.
Is there a second?
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the zoning amendment from a PO to an R1 for 126 South Pine. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next item, consider final plat for the Art and Thelma Brackeen Addition. Justin, you want to go through this one?
Yeah, per our subdivision regulations, the final plat was submitted to the area utility companies. All those comments were then relayed to Garber. And we have a final plat in front of you that meets our standards unless there's something that Planning Commission would like to add to it. Otherwise,
Were all the previous comments addressed?
it's our recommendation to approve it.
Any questions for Justin, or Dan, I guess? Dan Garber's there too. Is there a motion for approval?
I make a motion we approve for approval of the final plat application.
Is there a second?
Second?
Okay, have a motion and a second to approve the final plat for Art and Thelma Brackeen Addition. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next, consider preliminary plat for Prairie View Addition. Justin, you want to?
And this is one that we brought back from last time, and we have worked with the client and the engineer, and we believe we're at a good point right now that I would say that we could approve this one also, just with the minor changes, unless there's anything else that you would like to discuss or add.
Yeah, appeared that all the previous comments were addressed.
Being
by
addressed,
the
yes.
applicant, yeah.
And our city attorney is out of the office, or has been out of the office, so he hasn't had a chance to review the no protest things, but staff is okay with what we see so far.
Okay. And I guess we consider those for final plat approval. We'll talk about that for final plat.
Correct.
I had one comment, one question. What do you guys want to talk about? One item. I don't know which one. I just wanted to ask, it looked like everything was covered based on our previous discussion. Just one minor item, drainage. It does appear that there's some, I'm looking for the map. It appears there's some off-site drainage coming through the property from the existing to the, through the proposed up to the drainage channel on the north end of the property. I wasn't sure if you'd talked to engineering about that, but typically if you take an off-site drainage onto the property, you'd have a drainage easement. I just wanted to make sure that was addressed with engineering.
Yep.
Was that talked about?
So it should be shown on the drainage plan. They should have the,
Yeah, there wasn't a, oh, there it is.
and then there should be a 100-foot drainage easement. And we made sure to
Yeah.
run the numbers and make sure that holds the 100-year storm.
Yeah, the drainage easement's going east-west. I'm talking about the drainage coming off of Prairie View property, the unplatted property to the platted property. Where that
Okay.
comment is.
So from the west,
Yeah, there's two, looks like swales or something coming from the property, from the Prairie View property to the platted lot.
okay. You just want that to be put within a drainage easement then?
Yeah, if it can be, typically if you're taking off-site, off-plat drainage to the platted lot, you want to
I think at
cover that.
one point we had it as a drainage utility easement. We'll make sure it's a
Okay.
drainage.
Yeah,
utility
if you guys address it with the city staff, that'd be great.
Okay.
That's the only comment I had. Were there, before you sit in, any other comments? Any other questions?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Can I just get your name?
Kobe with Cobb Valley Engineering.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Is there a motion for
Well,
approval?
they've got it all worked out. I think the biggest concerns, you're comfortable?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, staff is.
Mr. Harder, you're comfortable?
I'd move we accept approve the preliminary plat with the changes made.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the preliminary plat for Prairie View Addition. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say same sign. Motion carries. Okay, this goes, it rolls right into the final plat then. Consider final plat for Prairie View Addition. If we're looking to approve this, I would make sure we cover the contingent upon signature of the
Finalizing signatures, yeah.
yeah, finalizing signature and document and final approval by engineering. Anyone want to talk about this?
I don't have any additional questions.
Yeah, I don't either. Do you have anything to fill us in, Justin?
No, basically, what we need is a drainage port to match the new design is the big thing. And I guess I would ask, has your attorney looked at the protest agreements? Have you had any comments from them? That we would want to make sure that we get those involved as well? Okay.
I was gonna ask, did the city attorney write the no protest agreements, or was that written by their
I
counsel?
believe Cobb Valley.
We wrote it, they reviewed it, we gave it to you guys 2
Yep.
weeks ago.
There you go,
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah.
But the city attorney has not
Correct.
looked it over and approved it yet.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
to make
But
a
I don't
decision
see
on
any
it.
major concerns that he should have either. But
So we can make a contingent upon him approving it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks.
What if he doesn't approve it, just real quick? If he doesn't approve it, will they have to bring it back in front of this body again, or can we put some language in our motion that says that
the only thing that you're approving is the plat. You wouldn't really be approving the
the language?
language.
Perfect.
Correct.
Perfect.
Is there a motion for approval?
So I move we accept the final plat contingent upon the review by the city attorney.
Should we name each of them, or is that good enough?
On the criteria?
No, I
Not
would
the
just say,
criteria, but
No.
you could just say to Matt,
the finalized.
The three agreements?
you could
I
just,
don't.
44.
you could just say to match the
Yeah.
memo or the report, the city report, however you want to.
Yeah,
Makes
that-
it easy.
finding that he approves the agreements as written.
Yeah, I would also ask to add to the motion approval of the final drainage plan by the city.
And also including the
By
drainage
staff,
plan by the
yeah.
city engineering.
There-
Mr. Chairman?
Yeah.
You mean approval of the drainage plan,
Yep.
or just
You wanna-
adjusting that utility
You want to come up?
easement? Sorry.
It's recorded, so they can hear.
Chuck Robinson, the land surveyor with Cobb Valley. Do you mean, adjusting the final plat to say drainage utility easement there on the east side like we just talked about in the preliminary plat?
That one thing, but I also thought you said there was final drainage plan.
A drainage report that would then.
Oh, the
match
drainage
everything,
report, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Kind of with the drainage report we received according to our engineer was a few revisions ago, so we want to make sure that it just matches what our current is. And maybe that's nothing, we just want to resubmit it to make sure it matches,
Okay,
so. And that,
we can
the city
resubmit it.
attorney would not be reviewing that, that's just
Correct.
staff, so.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
those two items, yeah.
okay. All right, I just want to
Yeah,
clarify.
yeah, no problem, no
Okay.
problem. Thank you.
Aubrey, do you have our motion speak up here?
Yes.
You got it?
I got it. You're good.
Are you going to repeat it to us? No, I'm just joking.
I can.
Don't look at the screen.
I will second all of that.
Okay. We have a motion and a second to approve the final plat for Prairie View Addition. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you. Yeah. Get moving forward.
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, next item, old business. Any old business? Any old business, Baron? Anything?
Nope.
No? Okay. Any new business? No? Okay. We are adjourned. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Oh,
Very nice.
fire